Hi guys, today we have so much to talk about, starting from a very ambitious project from a very experienced team that is just starting, as well as some important Solana updates regarding Drift and Zeta Markets, as well as the Scroll and Eigen layer news, as well as some really under the radar opportunities for which you are still very early on. So let's go. Also, before we start, quick announcement. This Saturday, May 18th at 3 p.m. UTC, Santiago and I are doing our first YouTube Live ever, and this is going to be an in-depth discussion about what are the best airdrop narratives, what to focus on, how to be effective and efficient. We're going to be doing some airdrops in real time, and this will be your opportunity to interact in real time and ask us all the questions on your mind. So make sure not to miss that. It's going to be this Saturday, 3 p.m. UTC. Now, how many of you have heard about this little project called Synthetics? They're only the biggest TVL project on whole Optimism Layer 2. The guys behind the Synthetics are coming up with a huge revolution in DeFi space. They're creating a DeFi application called Infinex, and they're trying to basically bring a centralized exchange experience on chain. What this means is it's going to be a DeFi application that is going to have a huge functionality of having zero gas requirements. You don't have to use 10 different wallets for many different chains. Also, the whole chain and bridge experience is going to be minimized. And even through the account abstraction method, you will not even need to use a seed phrase. And all of this is going to be completely on-chain. It's very ambitious, very optimistic, but as you can see, they already have some great DeFi integrations in the works, such as Uniswap, Ethena, Vechain, of course, Synthetics, even Jupiter on Solana. And the most important thing for you is that, of course, this is a very established team, guy from the founder of Synthetics. But most importantly for you, you have an opportunity for the next 30 days to claim your username and start depositing some capital into this DeFi application, start generating something called GP, governance points, and through this you will share a certain amount of airdrop rewards for everyone who participates in this early waitlist campaign. Now, a couple updates for Solana. As you know, the Drift airdrop has been on May 16th, and there has been a significant difference in allocation for some people because they have also started doing some kind of Sybil witch hunt like Layer 0. And of course, this has really badly impacted on the pre-market prices of Drift. However, the most important thing is if your Drift allocation was actually reduced or for some reason you have gotten less than what you were supposed to get, even though you are not a Sybil, then you should definitely appeal in their form because you have until May 30th to make an appeal and see that your appeal is actually validated. Of course, the whole Drift ecosystem is the one I'm more or less bullish about because they have increased their airdrop allocation from 10 to 12%, as well as the extra bonus for claiming. So if you haven't claimed your tokens yet, you're going to be getting extra token allocation as we covered in our last video. Now, the next one has to do with Zeta Markets. They have literally came out with huge news one day after we covered them. And this one is about an extra $5 million of a strategic round raise led by Electric Capital and other big names in the space, such as the Solana co-founder Anatoly Yakovenko, as well as the Helios, which is the main infrastructure provider for nodes and RPCs in Solana. So incredible news, very bullish for the Zeta Markets, as well as another huge news that they're launching their own Layer 2. First Layer 2 on Solana launched by Zeta Markets is definitely something interesting that you need to keep on your radar. Now, another piece of information regarding Solana is if you're still farming Sanctum airdrop on this Friday, the May 17th, you will be able to actually deposit into some new experience boosters because they're going to be launching the new experience boost for Quest 3. In the meantime, if you are not bridging in and out of Solana for Sanctum, then you can put your assets to work with the Volti Blob, Volti Amoeba, and here you can get extra points because the Volt team, the guys behind this liquid staking token on Solana, are going to be giving you extra rewards for depositing based on the level of your Volti bet. However, my personal strategy for this whole Solana craze is to simply bridge in and out using Mayan because this Sanctum, which I think is kind of a whale game, it is giving me a beautiful excuse to bridge in and out, which is going to qualify me for both Mayan airdrop and potentially Wormhole round 2. So that is another advanced strategy that you can use. For all the advanced strategies that you can actually use in your everyday airdrop journeys, we have created our Discord where you can get in-depth analysis and great alpha on a daily basis between a huge community of serious DeFi degens. But of course, if you're new in this whole space and you just need some direction, we also have a great thread and great channel where you can also ask questions and we will provide you all the support you need. This is something that we offer on our official website, and you can choose the plan that works for you, as well as an airdrop tracking application that keeps everything nice and tidy, well organized. Next, for Scroll, we have an update regarding their sessions and marks. If you have been active on the Scroll network, you can start tracking your marks on their official website. If you have bridged to Scroll before April 29 and had some activity on the network by spending at least $5 on the Scroll network, you can start seeing your marks on the website already. There is going to be a lot more dApp integrations and website development in the next couple of weeks. So if you're bullish on Scroll, like most of us are in our Discord, and we believe that this is going to be one of the bigger airdrops in Q2 of 2024, then definitely keep this one on your radar. Another way to diversify your Scroll and ZkSync interactions is to go on Rhinofi, and here you can deploy your smart contracts similar to how OWL2 or Third Web do, but this is going to be a different and unique smart contract interaction. Of course, you can also interact with the smart contract on the website, but just keep in mind that this is kind of a Sybil behavior, so don't do just this and in huge amounts. It's going to cost you $1 to deploy the contract plus gas fees, but now the Scroll network gas fees are much lower since the upgrade, so it is a very nice way to get some extra transactions on the network.
Hey crypto fans, as airdrop hunters and crypto enthusiasts, we are constantly in risk of being scammed from protocols and people that want to drain our wallets and enter into our computers. That is why we partner with proxy sellers for our proxy services, and the great about their services is that you can select many crypto-friendly countries and you can even mix a package of different countries for your proxy services. You can select many of the different proxy options, including your residential proxies. And it's super easy to get it. You just select the country, then you can put the amount of proxies that you want. Let's say that I am farming with 10 wallets. Just click on buy, and here on redeem code you can put a referral CCS15, and you can see how the price downs a 15% for all these proxy services and 10% for residential services. So don't wait anymore, be safe as an airdrop hunter and crypto enthusiast, so you are always in control when you are online. Use our CCS15 refer code, and first link in the description is your link to get your proxies with us and proxy seller.
Now, regarding EigenLayer, as you know, there's been a huge increase in your allocations, but we cannot sell or do anything with these tokens until September 30th. So if you're wondering what you can do with them, you should definitely consider delegating them to one of these operators on the EigenLayer website. There are a couple of the biggest ones, such as Infstones and EigenYields, and these guys are basically offering $1 million in rewards for everybody who restakes and delegates your restaked Eigen tokens to their validators. There's also Altlayer, which is number one according to the number of stakers, but at the moment I have scoured far and wide to see what kind of rewards they're offering. They're not giving anything from what I can see, so definitely choose one of these two. However, there's also Puffer, and these guys are offering some kind of points for their restaking project, so this is also an alternative, and it is much less utilized. As you can see, only 2.83% of the whole of EigenLayer token supply is being delegated to Puffer. You can also always play a little bit of game theory to see how much of the concentration is delegated to certain validator. And here you can see that 18% of all Eigen tokens are delegated to EigenYields, while only 6% are delegated to Infstones. So you can kind of see how much are you going to get for rewards from specific projects. Now, there's another slightly more risky strategy that you can use, and that is to go with a little less known project that is also giving rewards for their validator restaking, and there's going to be easy nodes. For example, they're only taking a market share of less than 1% of whole Eigen tokens, but they're also giving rewards for restaking with them. So this is going to be a nice alternative if you choose to do so. However, keep in mind that if you plan to sell your Eigen tokens when they become transferable on September 30th this year, you must unstake your tokens before the end of August, considering that there's going to be a 30-day unstake period from all of these validators. Now, next we have news from Hercules Dex that if you have participated in their Zealy campaigns of last December, you have some XTorch waiting to be claimed on their official website, and you have 30 days to do so. And lastly, we have news from Zapper, who have actually teased their token launch, but upon closer inspection, we can see that all of the snapshots and criteria that qualified you for this potential token has already been taken years ago. And at least we have to comment on their meme game, which is on point, saying folks in the comments be like, it's been 84 years. But no, in all seriousness, they're basically like the bank. They're a portfolio tracker that actually makes you see all of the portfolio that you have on different chains with an integrated swap and bridge functionality as well. And that's a wrap for all the news regarding the crypto airdrop world for today. If you find the content valuable, like and subscribe with bell notifications on. And if you have any comments or questions, drop them in the comments below. If you want to take your airdrop game to the next level, we're waiting for you in our Discord. And till next time, have an amazing day.